What's going on, guys? In today's video, how to be a beast with McCree.
Every brother that's caught in the crossfire, that's caught in the crossfire.
So McCree can seem like a pretty difficult character to use, and not going to lie to you, he is if you're not used to weapon recoil, patience, and whether to use single or fan shots. One of the best things about McCree, other than the power of his Peacekeeper, is being able to stun your enemies, and also combat roll for an effortless reload. Of course, the two abilities wouldn't be of much use if you can't get a kill. Do keep note that his Peacekeeper holds only 6 rounds and does roughly 35 to 70 damage depending on range. Your better chances of killing your enemy is to fan your shots, so be sure to have a full 6 round ready for a 95% chance of killing your enemy, nothing less than 6 rounds. Fanning his shots basically means firing off all his rounds by pressing the left trigger on consoles such as PS4 and Xbox One, and right clicking for PC. Do keep in mind that fanning his shots at mid to long range is a lot more difficult than up close because of the amount of recoil it has. In order to control his recoil, you must tilt your aim down slightly with your aim stick or your mouse as soon as you shoot. Takes a while to get used to, but more you practice, you'll get the hang of it. Now, to know when to use your abilities and approaching your enemies, with only 200 HP on McCree, it's better to catch your enemies from behind or one-on-one occasions. You can't just face your enemies like you would with most characters like Tracer or Genji or the tanks. Here's where your stuns and combat roll comes in handy and could save your life when used correctly. As soon as you get into combat with someone, fan your shots, and if they're still alive with a low to mid health left, stun your enemy and combat roll to regain your ammo to finish off your enemy. You can also begin with combat roll after fanning your shots, followed up by stunning before you fan your next shots. Knowing your enemies, McCree has his weakness against certain enemies like Genji, Tracer, and Roadhog, like I mentioned. These are my personal opinion through experiences against them. Tracer and Genji are obviously the fastest characters in the game, and without a doubt annoying sometimes. In most cases, these are not the type of enemies you want to hunt down with McCree. But if it comes down to it, where you have no choice, and absolutely no choice, just stun them first before taking your shot. Considering Tracer and Genji are best at closer range, it's a major benefit for McCree, because both have the lowest health compared to other offensive characters, and fanning your shots will most likely kill them. Roadhog and basically other tanks can have ridiculous amount of armor to break through, but they can be the slowest. When going against these type of characters, never approach them when they're out for your head in the middle of a war zone. This is where your fan shot, roll, stun, fan shot comes in handy, because you have a 70% chance of killing with your first fan shot. Even after doing your combo and the tank is still alive with a slither health, just back up, find cover to regain your stun, ammo, and health before facing your enemy again, if you're confident enough. That's why it's probably also good to know where health packs are located, so that when you're in trouble, you know where to run off to. You're probably asking, Flex, when do you not fan your shots? Well, easy. when you see an enemy at long range. It may not do as much damage, but it gives your teammates something to work with. After all, Overwatch is a team-based game. Always remind yourself that when you're shooting at a long range, reload as soon as possible because you want to always get your fan shots ready. Last but not least, your ult, also known as ultimate. We can never ever forget McCree's. I mean, he's as loud as the voice guy in Call of Duty. Anyways, McCree's ult is pretty simple but difficult when he's shouting high noon all the time, giving his enemies time to take cover. Best case scenario, your enemies are too busy to find cover, which gives a chance to take out 3, hell even 4 of them. One thing you need to know about his ult is that a radical target is shown on an enemy's head, but don't mean you shoot them right away because you won't land any hits. Just wait and hope that the targeted enemies are in the open and isn't shooting at you. The minute it shows a red dot on the target, that means your shot is ready. Don't be discouraged if you only got 1 from it, because it doesn't take too long for you to regain it back. Just follow all these instructions, just follow these tips and tricks about how to use McCree, and you should be able to become beast with them. Well, that concludes everything on how to be beast with McCree. And if you have any questions or if I left anything out, leave them down in the comment below. Be sure to smack that thumbs up button if you like the video, and share if you find it useful. Also, to take a second to subscribe for more uploads. In the meantime, just enjoy the rest of the gameplay, because this is your boy Flex. Stay sexy, people.
Watch your back. All patched up. Oh, let's break it. Yeah. Fire in the hole.
It's hard.
Like shooting fish in a barrel.
Enemy turret ahead.
Victory. Play of the game.
What up, though? I went 26-0. What's up?
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.